Hello.
Hello.
I'm on time.
We're early.
Um, you're early? I guess, yeah, I guess kinda. Kinda, sorta.
Well, we've been sitting here about 5 minutes,
Oh.
10 minutes.
You don't get like a gold star or anything.
Oh.
Sorry. That's not part of the deal.
Oh. Okay. Well, I don't think I want to play now.
The, the Sonic nearby was closed for some reason.
Tuesday?
No,
Today
no,
you
no, no.
did Sonic?
Well, no, well, generally I like to look to see if I can grab a drink because they're very cheap. And I'm like, I might just get a drink. And I checked and it was closed. And I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, like, I was like, you know,
Well, they close at 11, so they would be closed when you drive by.
no, no, no. I checked at like 10 or
Oh,
something.
oh,
I was like, because I was
oh.
like, I'll just swerve by, get my drink. It's kind of what I just tend to do. I'm not sure why. And then it also said like, it also said, uh, to like opening times for this location cannot be displayed or something. I'm like, I don't. What does that mean? It's odd. I will check to see if they. Do you know when they open? Because like when they open, I can check to
6
see if
a.m.
6. Okay, I'll probably just
Because I'm
check to
looking
see
at
if
it
they
now.
if that opens up. Because they close at 11 on weekdays,
On
and I think they
Friday.
close. I think they
Well, hold on.
close.
Yeah, 10 on weekends and 11 on weekdays.
Right.
And
So.
they open at 6 all days.
Hmm.
Do, 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 do,
Oh, yeah,
do.
Amanda. I need to speak with you.
Okay, you can group me. Um, I wanted to test to see if the Voskrona Guardians count as stone atronachs. They're literally made of stone.
Okay. I'm all for that.
So
I'm
you'll
pretty
have
sure
to,
Dad
you
didn't
have to
get
come to
any
me.
stone in.
Well, that's odd. Hold on. Dildos! Hi, how are you? Oh. Now, I've been here long enough to know that I could probably snap up some Guardians right here. I like to hang around Argonian-y places. Okay. I mean, like, what I'm thinking, um, is that because the totems work as stone atronachs, and they're like made of this Argonian stonework, maybe the Voskrona Guardians are gonna count. I have no idea why the totems count. I'm just trying to trace the logic.
You're trying to make sense of things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish Jerry would put these in later. Definitely very crispy.
Snake.
All is betterer. Well, we're going into the weekend,
Well, tell him
so
what
that's
time
pretty
to
good.
put him in then. Say, could you put him in it?
Well, he put him in. He put him in. He told me when he did, and I wasn't even thinking about it when he said that. I should have. I wasn't thinking about it. He put them in at 10:45, and I get in
Yeah, that's about 30 minutes.
right. I get in like at 11:10.
Too long. Yeah.
So it's like 25-30 minutes, and
Yeah.
and
that's-
he has. I think he has the oven turned off after a while, but they just kind of like simmer in the heat, right? And so that's, yeah, it come out as very crunchy. I mean, like if the oven didn't turn off, that'd be a problem. That's a burning, smoking food problem.
Oh, now wait a minute. I just killed this
Hey!
thing over here,
Hey!
and all of a sudden I have 2 stone axes.
Yeah, I think it counts. I think it counts. Wait, no, it's 2 because you killed one, and I killed one. They count. They count.
Well, we
Yeah.
killed the one in the middle, but whatever that was.
That was a Meridian Guardian. That wouldn't count, but oh, thank goodness, that is so much easier than having to get
That's
the
3.
totems. That's
Okay.
so accessible.
Oh, I see a sky shard.
Oh, you don't have that
Sky
one?
Shard over here. People don't have
No, I do
this.
not have this sky shard.
I don't have it on this character, but thought you would. Okay, I'm gonna get these last Guardians. Oh, that is so big that those count.
Well, they're made of stone, it looks like, right?
Yeah, it is very intriguing. Actual stone Atronachs are really hard to find. They only show up, like, I can think of a dungeon that has one, and a trial that has one.
What do we have now? 3?
Oh, I guess I was too far
I
away.
have 4 or 5.
Oh, look at all the faces on this.
Yeah, we'll just wait here for respawns then, I guess. Oh my goodness! Thank you. You subscribe at tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Thank you so much, Tail. This is appreciated. That's big.
But yeah, he could put them in at 11 and they'd probably be
Thank you so much.
close to being done. It's only about 15 minutes or 20. So we should probably have him do it at 11.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, he did 10:45. I might have. I don't know. Maybe, did I tell him? I don't know why I would tell him to do that, but maybe I did. Maybe I did. Because maybe I wasn't thinking. And I do tend to not think. But I guess, you know what? I guess I said 10:45 because, like, I would assume that when they're done, he would just kind of, like, stop it. Like, he would take them
No.
out. I don't know.
If he's leaving them there
I'm
for you
sure
to
he
take care
just.
Yeah, he just kind of leaves them in there, so I need to keep
of,
that in
then
mind.
11. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well. Have any more spawned? Is it just me, or is this pool, like, subtly glowing? Like, when I stand in it, I kind of look like I'm glowing a bit.
It's kind of shallow.
Well,
Mm. It's like the light reflecting upwards. No, I think it's just happening passively. No, I don't know. Nice.
This one?
Oh my goodness, you made him mad. I can't believe they're
See,
not
that one didn't count for
responding.
me.
That's not what we're looking for.
Oh.
And they're taking a while to respawn for some reason. There we go.
There he is.
Hello.
Okay,
Here's
that's
the
my
other one.
3. I'm done.
There we go. Did you get your 5?
Yeah.
Yes.
I need to do healing.
What?
What?
I need to heal with. Oh, here's another one.
Need to heal.
You're not a healer.
It's a scribed ability.
Oh. Yeah, there's a new pursuit.
Well, it's a in the daily endeavors, and it's also in the pursuit. And interestingly enough, and I took pictures. It was counting in the pursuit, but not in the daily. And then all of a sudden, it started counting in the daily. So my daily is way behind. Doesn't have as much in it as the pursuit, but they're both the same thing.
You think it would have done, like, filled out your daily and then did your pursuit? I don't know.
No, it started filling out the pursuit, and then after I looked at the daily and saw that it was 0, then it started implementing the daily as well as the pursuit. But now the daily is behind the pursuit, which
It's like, oh shoot, he noticed.
Because they should be together.
Alright, so, Mom, what level are you?
I'm 11 at 41%.
Okay, I'm gonna have us do elsewhere dailies. You don't get the zone buff, but
Let us know when you're there.
I'm not on an SSD. I don't know why it's taking a while. I guess because Rimmond's always so full. Alright, I'm there. I mean, I'm sure you had the Sway Shrine. But I guess I didn't say where I was going exactly.
Nope.
Rimmond is just always so full. I'd say maybe it's more full than Alinor. But in Alinor, everyone's spread out. In Rimmond, 99% of people are always here on the Central Plaza. There's always stuff happening in various capacities. and levels of appropriateness.
Are you gonna share?
I haven't picked anything up yet.
Just
Oh,
got here.
I was distracted by looking at everybody playing music.
These dragon.
I think this... well, I don't know if that person's new or not. Okay.
Which one first?
Let's do Shattered Swords first. Wait, who peddled me? Oh. I like the Way Shrine.
Sword of the
What?
Serpent.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're at the Way Shrine? You want us to port to you?
No, I
or-
marked the Way Shrine.
Oh.
Well, I don't have it. Of course.
I am there.
Hmm. Thank you for the bits, Sky. Happy birthday.
There are a lot of resources.
I sent you a
right
message
now.
saying
Mine's
happy
not
birthday
here.
after you told me that, but it's not showing up for some reason. And I don't know why. Like, it literally, it's like it won't let me message you. It's weird. Okay, so this is gonna be over here. Mom's... or no, it's Dad, never mind. Must have seen something shiny. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. My birthday's gonna be on the 1st, so that's in like, what, a few weeks? It'll be on a Friday. A little bit worried about this one. Wait, here's somebody. Your boyfriend's birthday is in 6 days. That's really close together. Okay, I don't know if he's here or not. What outfit or costume is that? I don't know. But I kind of want to see him twitch before we pull.
Who's the companion?
Zarethvar. We haven't got him yet. We should probably do that. I know. See, now that July is going to be kind of dry in terms of content, this would probably be a good time to do that. Okay, he's moving. He has shot me. All right, we're getting ready. He's a jump scare. Right, she can be a bit of a pain. I need to remember how to play my Necromancer here. Oh my gosh, she absolutely evaporated that guy. Okay, so I'm pretty sure depending on where you're standing, she affects your magicka and your stam. So if you're standing in this circle, you're gonna get your magicka and your stamina affected. Notice she wants you to stand in it. So blue affects magic and stamina. And then she does other colors too. I don't remember. Okay, red affects, I guess it just affects your health? I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go after her.
Oh, she drew me in real quick.
Yeah, we're doing good though. We're doing good. If anyone's got an ultimate, this would be a good time. Wow. You sent me a gift on your birthday? How does that make sense? Thank you though. Oh my goodness, an Akatosh versus Alduin crate.
Okay, now
Thank
I
you.
have to pick up the fallen challengers.
Is this like an early birthday present? Yes.
Do we have to do all these ourselves?
I'll open
or-
the crate. Probably when they're
I've
off.
got mine. It didn't count for everybody.
I'll give you a
I
warning.
guess not. I had to go do my own.
Oh.
Okay, so what's the next one?
Oh, you're right. We do have to do it by ourselves. That's weird. We can't teamwork like this. We'll be doing whatever the one is that's not the dragon.
Riding or rifling through ruins.
Abode of Ignominy. I do not remember. Oh, it's over here. This is the Necromancer one. I think game's done quick. It's probably at like $1,400,000, $1,500,000. Maybe $1,500,000. Hold on. You're gonna go this way. You know those dance games that you see in arcades? Like they've got the pads and you move your feet?
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be doing when you're playing a video game. It's sacrilegious. No, I was kidding. They had someone do that. He's doing it on like the hardest difficulty. It's going insanely fast, and so he has to go insanely fast.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they had him do it blindfolded,
Oh no.
and he did
How do you do
amazing.
that?
I don't know, but
Oh.
he can do it blindfolded. He doesn't even need to see the inputs. It was,
Probably
and I'm
have
watching
to
him
have
like
it
this
memorized.
guy's crazy. Like, how do you memorize all that? That is insane. How does that work? How can the human brain memorize all of that? I mean, like,
Well,
granted,
it's
yeah,
like a dance number,
I guess, but-
choreography for a dance number.
his legs were like a blur. I have a quest here. I haven't done this quest in a while, but I'm gonna pick it up
Hey,
and
you do it, I'll do it.
because I remember the.
I don't have it.
Yeah, you've probably done it on this character, I guess. She accidentally, I think she killed a frog, and she's trying to bring it back to life because she feels bad. And obviously, it's a terrible idea. She's so innocent. She's like, oh, necromancy isn't that bad if it's on a little froggy. Oh, you want to scroll?
Oh. Hold on. I had been, Okay. Thank you.
Um,
Well, you just ran right by and.
I recall there being a piece of the Rothana di Renata somewhere in here. It looked like a big stone
Yeah.
slab.
It's right there.
Oh, it's not there for me. I guess I already got it. Okay, right. I'm on 2 quests. I need to remember that. Okay, so, okay. My thing says to go this way. Might as well stay north. Okay, so here's one of the memory stones. I think you can wash them out of order, but I'm not sure.
Oh, sugar slug, my sweet boy. I don't. It's not. You were so young, so young. I'm going to fix this boy. I'm going to bring you back. I promise.
Okay, then we're gonna keep going this way. You know, I noticed that because they did an Oblivion remastered run at Games Done Quick. I didn't watch all of it because I don't want how everything looks to be spoiled. Like, I already know how the game goes, but it's like, oh, I don't want, you know, the ending spoiled. And I'm not going to tell you what happens, but like, I don't want how that looks to be spoiled. So I didn't watch all of it. but they did it. And at one point, they hit a loading screen, you know, and it kind of lagged a bit, and it seemed like it was gonna do what mine always does. You know, my game only crashes on loading screens because it's trying to render, and then my GPU calls it quits. And everything it was happening, I was watching it, and they're like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh no, it's gonna happen." Like to them, but then it didn't. It kind of got its footing again, and I was, why me?
No, Sugar Snout! Stop! You're killing him! I never intended... What did I do wrong? This isn't you, sweet boy! This isn't you!
Now he's gonna have 2 zombies. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a left. We're gonna go from east, or from us east.
This is not left, this is the right.
Well, sorry, I meant on the map. I was looking at the map, and I'm like, that's a left. Because my map is looking in a different direction from what we were. This area is weird to me. Like, this thingy here, these moons, I've never seen them before, and this like engraving here or painting is a weird gold color. Like, these both are gold colors, and everything else is always black. So I don't know why this is a gold color, and I don't know why there's moons here. I've never seen this before. I can only think of it happening here. Okay, so this is the boss room. The boss being, I believe, his pet and the guy that his pet killed. Here's his notes. Right here, his pet dies, and then he brings it back, and then it kills somebody, and then he brings that person back. Okay, nice, we got that one done. I want to kind of wait here for the boss really quick, so we can check off the delve. It's a pretty place.
No, I was off a little bit, but
So guess how cold it's going to be here tonight. And it's
60 degrees.
It's average. No,
6.
48.
Oh my goodness.
And
Wow.
that's not an aberration. It's typical.
Huh.
So the highs were like around 85, and then it dips to 48 at night. Which is okay with me.
It is 81 degrees right now.
Wow, that's chilly.
Yeah, it was kind of cooler today.
it says it's 62 here.
With a big orange moon.
It's going to get down to 47. It was 43 last night.
So nice and dark out there, except for this one RV with the dumb lights on the front of it.
Well, the air quality's down to 104. It was up at 180 something. Yeah, we saw a fire in the was it Black Canyon?
Canyon of the Gunnison.
You could see
National
several plumes of smoke, and they said it's a national park, and they said it was closed.
Alright.
It's on our list of something to do. It's about an hour backtracking. But do it at some point, hopefully. It hasn't burnt it down.
We don't smell smoke, but you can see some haze out, and the air quality around here is abysmal. Oh, look at the moon. It's a full moon.
Yeah, I was looking at the moon. Very, very
Huh?
bright.
Yeah, I can see the moon.
You got the outline of the mesa.
Oh, he's back.
Necromancy is bad. I say, as a necromancer.
What kind of a boss was he? He went down too easy. What am I saying?
Yeah, because we were in a delve, yeah. If you want hard bosses, I'll take you guys back to Black Drake Villa.
No, that's okay.
Now, this is a little unorthodox, but I just felt horrible about what happened. Bringing you back to life is an imperfect solution, I know, but I am confident you will get.
I'm
used to
only
this,
at 10,000 out
new
of
beginning.
60,000 for healing with scribe skills.
Do you want us to just kind of stand there and get hurt? I mean, like, you can heal yourself. That counts. But
Yeah, I know.
what I did recently was I did just find a bunch of enemies and I stood in the middle and they all just beat me up and I just kept healing. I had my banner out and it just does passive healing over time. Oh yeah, Sky Shard. I already got it.
Sorry, no! Stop it this instant, please! I can fix this. I just need to paint the restraining wall to... Stop! What are you doing, Sawyer? No, 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 no! No! Don't do that! Don't do... Stop!
Oh, what a tangled web we weave. When I first we learned how to raise things from the dead. Okay, perfect. Now we go this way. And then we tell Narama Code that apparently necromancy is a bad idea. Hey, you leveled up! We're gonna tell her not to do necromancy, and we will see if she listens. I mean, it seems kind of obvious, right? What kind of airhead would be a necromancer?
Bright moons, you're back! Not that I had any doubts, mind you. So, success? Did you find Marzula Joe's notes and memory stones?
I'm almost at 20,000.
Tiger? That's remarkable. If
About
you
a
manage
third of the
that,
way
the
there.
frog should present no challenge at all. Thank you so much, Walker. When I publish about this, I'll be sure to mention your contribution. I can't wait to see the look on Caldatir's face. I wonder how long after death you can perform these rituals. Do you think they would work on something smaller, like a mosquito? So many questions. Oh, let's not overreact. Advanced spellcraft is as much an art as it is a science. Sure, he may have encountered a few bumps along the way, but that's to be expected. I won't fall into the same traps. Trust me.
And she says, oh, let's not overreact. Let's not overreact. Alright, so now it's dragon time. Assuming that they are fighting dragons. Can you still do the thing where you face the dragon in Southern Elsewhere? And you get the Northern Elsewhere dragon? I don't know. We're gonna wait a little bit. Because if Northern Dragon spawns and no one goes after it, then we'll just kind of go, eh. Probably pass on that. But right now it's just Southwestern Dragon. They're always pretty lonely.
Look like he's sitting and waiting for somebody, but nobody's fighting him, huh?
Nope, nobody's messing with him. He just kind of stands there and then flies around. And I mean, what we could do is that we could be the first ones there, but then, you know, we're running the gamble of if whether or not people are going to listen when I say that we need help. If only we had an army we could just call on. What costume are you wearing? Is that the 10th anniversary Breton costume?
Yeah. 10th anniversary.
I like the layers. You know, they still got space on the map for... I think they could do another year of Khajiit stuff. They could probably manage one more year. I would not be too terribly surprised. But I would be surprised if it was next year. A little bit. But, like, for some reason, Southern and Northern Elsewhere are separated by just this weird gap on the map. And that gap does have a couple cities they could use. So. And obviously the area that they span doesn't really matter. They can make it as big as they want. And they could seal, if they want to do half and half, they could seal off like the western and eastern halves pretty easily because it's so thin. Even if it's larger, it would still probably be pretty thin. Okay, there's a northern dragon. He's there. We're gonna wait a second.
Boy, nobody's doing dragons.
Well, someone is. Let's go.
There they are. Where are we going? We're gonna just ride there?
Yeah. I don't want to approach the dragon from the north or the south because he's on a mound right now, and the northern and southern roads go underneath the dragon. I don't want that.
Oh my god.
Okay, well how do you get to him?
Coming.
I mean, how do you get up there? Oh, here we go. Oh, crap. Okay, well, we got an ice dragon. An ice dragon is not a nice dragon.
You guys,
That's fine. I want to keep him busy so that you can show up. Alright, Dad, this would be a good time for your healing. Don't stand in that, please. That hurts.
oh good god. That was...
Alright. I put out a cry for help. We'll see if more people show up. And remember, I'm not on heals. Okay, is he gonna perch? No, he's to the sides, to the sides. No, he's perching. He's perching. Yeah, don't stand still.
I just died again.
Crap.
Oh, he just killed me again. Ah. That's the
Ow.
third time I've died.
And he's
I don't
only
like
23% down. Okay, that's a DOT. Heal yourself. That's gonna take damage every second.
Well, I finished the 60,000
Yeah.
healing.
%. This person says, I can help, send an invite. You don't need an invite, dude. It's a dragon. Look on the map, bro.
Whoa.
Okay, that's gonna be rough. I'm gonna need to take a potion for that. Okay, can I take your life essence? Thank you, sorry.
And what?
Rose!
I needed some of Mom's life essence. I was dying. I was like Okay, I've almost got ult. Okay, this should be it. This should be it. Look out! Nice. How many times did you die?
Two.
I probably did about 4.
It always feels strange not being the healer. Like, so what? My job is to just bonk things? Okay. Back in the day, you had to do 3 dragons before they considered it the daily.
Okay, well, I got that done. Let's see what it's at. Okay, now in the pursuit, there's not 60,000, but 250 and 400,000, and I'm at 118. So,
Let me look.
not quite halfway up.
Hmm.
I just have to keep doing healing. I mean, we've got about, what, a week or so left of this?
26 days.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Pursuit, gold pursuit.
It's the second one I haven't been doing.
Well, this one's better than the last one, which I didn't participate in.
Yeah, I didn't do any in the last. This one, there's some of them I can't do because I've already claimed the, you know, the scribing.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can't go get that one.
No, yeah, sorry. Wait, shrine. Yep. Okay, back to Rimmon. That's going to be right here. Okay, let's see. I'm so slow to load.
Look who comes bounding back. Oh, to be young again. But enough of that. You were victorious, yes? Well done, Five Claw. Well done. Older here only hopes she stays dead. Thank you for this. Here is your reward. Well earned, yes? You'll go.
Wait, you leveled up twice?
Or perhaps you just seek
Oh,
glory.
wow.
Older here can supply you with both.
Hmm.
Bright moons, you return. Did you succeed in your task? Quietly now. Ah, well done, Walker. Hand them to me, quickly. Holding these too long can make you dizzy. Miss Susie found out the hard way when she started.
So Jared talked to me about his theater
Now,
experience.
Walker,
he did- but he-
our friend.
He
You are
didn't really
looking
say much
for
about
honest
that as
work,
much as he
yes?
said that he
Or
had a
something like
solution.
honest work?
Though
Miss
I'm not
Susie
really
has
sure
task for you.
about why he didn't do it before, because I could have sworn he had told me this exact same thing. He's like, "Oh, we should go to the draft house,
Yeah,
the draft house," and I was
we
in.
talked about it months and months and months ago, but I think he just totally spaced it and forgot about it.
I mean, he was talking about like, I mean, we're talking
So,
probably like
I
20
recently
bucks.
traveled the past 2
Uh,
months
You
temples.
know, that's where
I
it's.
hate
But
to
yeah,
say it,
but I mean, like,
I think
I'd
the
assume it would
monks
be your
have the
$20 worth. Like, it's a
What makes
fancier
you so
theater.
glad? They said they were chasing
Well, you hope.
but
Every
I couldn't
every
see
showing's
any.
different.
They were chasing nothing.
You don't know. You just don't know. It's a crapshoot.
And
Well, yeah, it'll take once to find out. Cause did he tell you why he wants to go there?
Because he thinks it'll be monitored better.
Well, yeah, he says that they have like a reporting feature where you can report people in the theater.
Well, they used to. I don't know if they still do. I think
If they-
that
if
was
they-
it
if-
before COVID.
If they
And I think
turning that off was like, that's a one-way ticket to no one coming to your theater.
Okay, so are we done?
yeah.
I have to go see if I have 2 more.
But I mean, the odds are, you hope that if someone's paying a lot of money to go there, that
It's all
they're going
about
to-
it's all
but you
about
don't know.
inconvenience stalling the worst common denominator. And that's a big thing everywhere. I mean, like, inconvenience stalling someone from doing something stupid is really important. That's why there's ways to get like oh, there's a law against this, but what someone could do is they could do this and this and this to get around the law. But it's like, yeah, but then they have to work for it. And that means that less people want to do it.
Yeah.
So to do that in a theater, and that's also the age verification in VR chat. But obviously, they legally do check your age, but also it's like you have to pay. You have to pay like $10. That filters out a lot of kids who don't have $10. So that kind of thing, having someone having to spend money, you're gonna want to get your money's worth.
In theory, yeah, that should be how it works. So I think, the odds are anyway that it would be a better clientele. So I mean, it's a little bit further to go too.
Yeah. He said to me, because I was telling him, I said, my birthday is on a Friday, and I said, would you want to... Well, I said, might go to Ocean King on Saturday. And I guess he didn't say that we would go watch a movie that weekend, but that got him thinking about going to see a movie, and he was like, we would do the Alamo Drafthouse. And he said that he wouldn't mind going to watch Rebirth again. So he said if you want to see that...
Doubt it's still there.
You think, like, I guess it would be a few weeks. So maybe he wasn't talking about for my birthday. I don't know.
I think he was offering to, if there was a movie in the future that you wanted to see, that it would be something y'all could do. And he picked for me.
Maybe, because he did say, I think going to the movies for this reminded him that he liked going to the movies. Because he sounded like he missed it a lot. He was like, I miss this. We used to go all the time, and we don't do that anymore. And I guess you could blame that on a few factors. You could blame it on crowds getting weirdly, like, people just seem to be more unruly. I sound like a boomer, but like, because I've heard it from many people, right? Like
It's a lack of consideration. They just don't care.
Ear Biscuits and Rhett was talking about flying, and he's like, for some reason, like after COVID, everyone just seems to be less polite. he was like, for some reason, just like, I'm more afraid of like there being unruly people on the plane than anything going wrong on the plane. So
Yeah, it has been happening.
yeah,
But it's not.
I don't think I've ever had that kind of experience at a theater. Maybe, not that I remember. But I'm not like Jared.
Well, I think he's kind of exaggerating too. It wouldn't take. Look, if you clear your throat, he.
Yeah, I remember, like if I had food that had a wrapper or whatever, and I moved it, he'd be like, "Shh." It's like, ugh.
So you can imagine if what a couple people talking. I don't know what they were actually doing because I think he kind of ended it by saying that they'd had worse.
Yeah, he didn't see like if he told me what he said before you told me what he said, he didn't seem that upset about it. Not compared to his other visits.
Yeah.
I mean, at least not to me. He just sounded like he's like, okay, well, it was another slightly subpar experience because of the annoyance of the audience.
I said you could have moved. Even though it's assigned seats, 20 minutes in or so, just move seats. Nobody's gonna come in.
Yeah, because I guess if you do 20 minutes, then it's like, if someone was going to come in, they would have come in.
So I would have just moved.
Yeah,
Probably didn't think
that's an
about
idea. It just feels illegal, you know? It's like, this isn't the seat that I paid for. It feels wrong.
Alright, well, we will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Or hear you tomorrow.
Do you know what kind of, like, what day, what time?
It's whatever you want.
Okay, because
We're open.
I haven't done the UESP stream for the past couple weeks, so I might try to do a couple hours, and so it's like, I'm trying to think about what time do I, like, I could do 5 to 7, and then grab food, and maybe be on stream at 8.
Okay, this is all your time, so that would be 7 our time.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll shoot for that.
Alright.
Alright, love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Yeah, love you too. Have a good
Love
night.
you,
Have fun.
night. Same.
Bye.
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 Night. Alright, so. These are way too crunchy. Sky, are you still here? Because I was thinking about opening the crates. Do I have like 8 runestones I can use here? No, I do not have any. Well, I might have some in here, but not enough. I got 3. I don't even know if I can do any runes enchanting stuff on this character. A lot of people do, like, they do writs on every character. Not me. I do writs on one character. The other characters don't even really know. At least I don't think they do. Okay, so I can still construct stuff. So let's go ahead and construct a few things. Let's do a simple Ta, and then a Denny, and then I can't do a Regera. Jode? I only have 32 of that. Jorah? why I can't make more than one. I guess because I don't know the glyph, maybe? I guess so. So let me make the glyph.
Denis.
Okay, that is a trifling glyph of stamina. So, how many do I need? 8. I already have 3. I made 1. That's 4.
Sure, Denis.
Oh, I made 5. What the heck? I thought I made 4. Oh no, I just made 4. Okay, never mind. Whatever. I don't care. Extract. And we're good. Okay. So now I will leave the Discord call. Edit my stream info. Yeah, this is a lore fact that I actually didn't know. And it sounds like a really trivial lore fact, and by that I mean like my title. It just kind of seems like it's just a trivial bit of information. But what I found interesting, because I didn't actually know it, is that like the Alessian Empire was not well liked. You know, like no one liked the Alessians. They get their hands everywhere. Racist, religious, obsessed. You know, radicals. I didn't know that like they funded the All Flags fleet. I don't know if they funded all of it, but I would say that'd be like a major amount, because obviously the Alessian Empire is it's freaking Cyrodiil, except for Calovia. So that's like a massive economy, and that explains where they obviously got all their funding to make these huge, like massive amounts of ships, and probably distribute the funds everywhere. So I mean, like, that's wild. Because, like, not only do you have all these different races working together, you have, you know, the Alessians working with, you know, it really is crazy, because the Alessians literally would have been working with elves in a way, because, I mean, God, that's crazy. Because, like, you know, the alternative is everyone dying, because the Thracian plague was killing everybody. Literally, like, they could not stop it. No one could stop it. I mean, like, the Alessian Emperor had to give money to someone that was willing to save them, even if that person was teaming up with elves. Probably wasn't, like, probably wasn't a decision that he was very fond of, but... The All Flags fleet was kind of like, it was kind of like if the summer of Pokemon Go in 2016 was a response to the COVID pandemic in 2020. It's like, oh no, everyone's, you know, there's a disease everywhere, and everyone just kind of comes together to form a team. You got this really weird feeling of peace and unity in the face of like a horrible disease. Now, we can't do that here. Nope, nope, nope. We can't do that here on Earth. Literally, we couldn't even wear masks. We suck that bad. You know what I think would be cool? I think it'd be cool if they built up lore about, like, what if there was like a group of individuals that, like, maybe like some kind of company that assisted the construction of the All Flags fleet, that kept everyone completely healthy, right? Because, I mean, you can imagine, because everyone's having to work together, different races and all that, you can imagine that, you know, being crowded together with other individuals was probably really, really risky. But, like, imagine if there was, like, this organization of like, healthy monks that would keep everyone, like, completely, like, making sure that everyone's staying completely away from, like, infected zones, and making sure that people maybe stay apart, and maybe even exiling, or worse, people that come up with the Thracian flu. That'd be kind of cool. Some, like, lore again about this order of doctors. Maybe you could even, like, if you were to, like, write that lore, you could even have it bounce off against some Peryite lore. Because Peryite would kind of be, like, their worst enemy. So you could have, like, maybe some contrast against Peryite. Oh, nice! But yeah, I mean, I was thinking today about people who can't really seem to come to grips with the Ebonheart Pact, because I get that a lot. It's a very common non-ESO player thing to bring up, and it's still big to this day, because I've heard someone say, like, I tried to get my friend into it, but
What is it?
he said it's like, you know, they said they didn't like the gameplay, and they also said they couldn't make sense of the Ebonheart Pact. And it's like, well, the gameplay, you know, that's all personal preference. If the game doesn't play the way that you want, then that's fine. You know, you don't have to like the way that it plays. But when it comes to something like the Ebonheart Pact, it's not as cut and dry as they might think. Like, they think it's all smiles and rainbows when it very much is not. It's definitely the most unstable of the three alliances. It's the most likely to fall apart. But it was also... Hi, Kaisar, how you doing? It was also an alliance that was founded during a very violent time. Literally, like, the Kamal snow demons had almost eradicated them all, and everyone felt incredibly unsafe, and they needed to feel safer, so they came up with that alliance. And then by the time that the alliance was founded, guess what? All the shit happened in Cyrodiil, and they were like, wait, we can use this. We can use this. And I feel like a lot of people who don't really know the lore probably... I was sat on that book. They probably assume that the Ebonheart Pact was founded just to take Cyrodiil, and not out of, like, some post-trauma of the invasion of the snow demons, because that's what it was. Just got home from a long day at work. Same. Well, I got home like an hour, like 2 hours ago. Like an hour and a half ago. Twilight Remedy Jewelry and Shield. I hope they remind me what they're looking for, because they're looking for stuff. Well, I'm sorry that you have to work again tomorrow. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Ebonheart Pact. It's like, why am I talking about the Ebonheart Pact? So, all that is to say, as I've mentioned before, the Elder Scrolls does have a history of weird alliances that might seem kind of odd, right? If someone just told you the alliance happened at first glance, you'd be like, what? And even when you get into the details, sometimes it's a bit confusing, but there have been interesting alliances, All Flags Fleet, like the alliances at the Battle of Glenumbra Moor. You always wanted to play ESO but never had the chance? Well, I don't know if the summer sale is still going on. If you play on PC, no, I guess the sale's over, but if you play on PC, you get a lot of content for $20.
Be cautious and keep watch for this Abbot Kulandro. If he dances the bent dance, he will likely try.
I won't fully advertise the game to you unless I knew that you had a way to play it. Like you got like an Xbox, yeah, PS4 or PS5. I'd say that PC, in my opinion, is just the best way to play it. That's my opinion. I wish people would say what they need after the trial. I guess they don't know who's going to be leaving, so. But I'll need to try to remember. Maybe I should just advertise everything I get, I guess, at the end. PS4 and PS5, you just don't know anyone who can play all those platforms, and it's a shame there's no crossplay. Yeah, crossplay is a big thing that people want. I think it's like the biggest thing that people want. And I know that the devs haven't fully ruled it out, but they also haven't said they're gonna do it. I remember them saying that they refuse to rule it out entirely. I think that it's something that I could see them doing if the game really starts to lose players. I could see them doing it. But also, if you don't know anyone who plays and you do choose to play on PS4 or PS5, I would say play it on PS5, because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to drop PS4 support. I haven't heard anything like that. But I just would play it safe and go PS5. If you get it on PS5, you can join up to 5 different guilds. I shouldn't have stepped in that, I don't think. But yeah, you can be a part of 5 different guilds, and you can meet a lot of people that you play with. It's a very, very social game. I don't really know what it's like on console, but I can imagine it's still pretty social. Okay, we're just gonna try to tank this damage, I guess. Alright. Ooh, wow, I got a lead. You look into it? Nice. Yeah, console ESO just hit its 10th anniversary, I believe, last month or something. So if you do get base game and you decide to just pick up ESO to see if you like it or not, that's good. That's $20 if there's a sale, like a Steam sale. Unfortunately, one just went by. But if there's a sale, it's generally like $5. But for $20, you get, in my opinion, a lot of content. You get all the base game zones, which is quite a few zones, and you also get a full-on expansion, like their first major expansion, that they call a chapter. So you get that too. In my opinion, it is a really good value. I do not think you'll regret it if you go for that. You like the design? My dragon is very cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. I should probably start working on more emotes for him. I still got some keys I can use. Where's my blast bones? Why can't I use my blast bones? That was odd. Oh, I don't know. I'll try in the next fight. Maybe did I bind it to a different key or something? Okay, let me try again. Blast bones. Okay, there it is. Oh, maybe it's because it was already out. Maybe I sent it out and I didn't even notice. So yeah, ESO has a few different kinds of content. It is completely playable single player if you want to do quests. Like if you want to do the main stories and whatnot, overworld content and all that stuff is just single player friendly. You will have no problem getting through it. Then there's dungeons, which are 4 players. And there are trials, which is the maximum amount of players for group content. That is what I'm doing now. It's going to be 12 players. So trials are basically, you know, like raids. Oop. I'm going to need to back up. I play Necromancer because you kind of like have your own economy. You get some decent combos with Necromancer. Like I use an ability. I send out my little skeleton buddies, and then once the skeleton buddy has been sent against an enemy, I can drop an AoE where he was, and that does a lot of damage. Oh, also,
When our task is done, you must remember to clean
oh, you've been playing Oblivion Remastered? Never really played OG Oblivion despite owning it?
We're approaching the future.
I didn't play original Oblivion until, maybe, I don't know.
Be cautious.
I would say 5, maybe 6 years ago, I started playing it. I wasn't an Elder Scrolls fan until, like, way after Skyrim released. But I started with Skyrim. I'm a Sky baby. Okay, careful, careful, people, careful. I'm gonna stay away from you. I can't get close to Lava Queen there because she's light, right? I'm literally just gonna have to watch on the sidelines. If someone runs by and they're light, then I go boom, and I don't want that. So I'm just gonna stand here. I'm just gonna, because we're just like a bunch of randos. I don't really know these people. I'm just randomizing. So I don't really trust them not to touch where I am. Okay, alright. You start with Skyrim as well? Nice! No, oh my god, they got a little bit close there. Okay, so are we trading? Are we trading? Oh, we got him down. Nice.
These twins were... Never mind. Just a few more verses, yes? Just a few.
So yeah, I started with Skyrim, and I didn't like... So I didn't have a long time in the franchise before I got into ESO. I had maybe like a year or two at most of me being really into the series before I got into ESO. And I was opposed to ESO at first. I was one of those ESO haters. And now I had a bit of a change, and now it is my favorite game. Just overall, my favorite game completely. I probably have 9,600 hours. Somewhere around there. Ever since then, you have been interested in the other games. Hope they remake Morrowind. Does that gameplay look interesting? Yeah, I've played Morrowind. I think that Morrowind is the most important Elder Scrolls game, but I don't really know about a remaster. Because I think if they remastered Morrowind, they'd run into a lot of problems that they didn't run into with Oblivion. Because, like, Morrowind's gameplay is very different from Oblivion. Very, very, very different. Well, it's kind of different. I don't really think Morrowind's gameplay would survive in today's day and age. I think it's a great game, but I think that it definitely shows its age in places. Some places it's better. Some places it's, like, better than most mainline games you'll play today. And in some ways, it's like, I wish it was different. You're probably wondering what I mean by that. What I basically mean by that is that Morrowind runs off of kind of like a... You know when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons and you want to see whether or not you hit an enemy and you roll a dice? That's kind of how the older Elder Scrolls games work, is that it runs a number generator to see if you make a hit. And so basically you could be smacking someone right in front of your face and you're missing constantly, and it becomes incredibly frustrating. You're literally hitting the person right in front of you and it says that you're missing. Now, that's just because early Elder Scrolls was very D&D inspired, and they wanted it to be like a D&D game that you're playing.
Like the chirping of crickets in
So that was how it started.
Listen to me, cat. Listen.
Now, obviously, once you get better at the game, that starts going away. You start getting better at Morrowind, you start understanding it more, you get better weapons, you're going to stop missing all the time. It's just getting over that initial curve that I think would deter people from getting into Morrowind, even if it was remastered. And obviously, you could say, well, let's just take that out. You know, take it out and replace it with your standard, just hit an enemy system. But Morrowind fans, you should never mess with. There would be a huge outcry if they changed that. It would not be pretty. So I don't really know if they're going to do that. It also has some things thematically that I think might be kind of problematic. I don't know. I definitely understand why they went with Oblivion. you know, I totally see why they chose Oblivion. But I do see Morrowind as the most important Elder Scrolls game, with, I think that, like, I'd say the deepest lore and the most, like, uniqueness. I view it, personally, as the, like, Empire Strikes Back of Elder Scrolls games. But I just don't know if the general casual audience would be accepting of the game. I've seen people oppose this point by saying, well, those people who don't like the combat should just get good. And it's like, you can't tell your audience to get good. That's not how it's gonna work. Not unless you're FromSoft. You can do that if you're FromSoft. Did you go try playing ESO when it first released? However, after seeing a review by a YouTuber known as Angry Joe explaining it wasn't really good, you decided to hold off on ESO, and now you've been interested in playing it. I have heard that there's like a famous video that drew people away from ESO. I don't know if that's what it is, but someone named it, I don't know this Angry Joe person, but they don't sound very positive. I mean, it sounds like their job's to be angry. It's kind of like expecting a drill sergeant to call you pretty or something. Hi, Leaf.
John's mercy. Corandro, what's happened to you? Corandro!
Have you not heard? Have I not made your choice plain? You will listen, mortals, even if it means peeling the ears from your scalps and shouting the mirror's will into whatever's left of your broken
We've
skull.
drawn out the
All right, do we have people doing Portal, or are we just gonna burn? Okay, we're just gonna fight. Of course, I actually don't know if we're doing portals or not. I'll leave that up to whoever, but I'm not hearing them talk about it. Ah, shit. I don't know if I wasted my ultimate there. I don't think I did. He's more passionate about video games. Tries to be funny in his videos. He's critical of the games he reviews, but it doesn't come from hate. It's a desire to see improvement. Well, the video was probably kind of old because ESO didn't start great. So he might have had a point. Now, from like a lore standpoint, I think ESO was good. It was a great game. But from a gameplay standpoint, it didn't really start too great, and that's probably why he was mad. But ESO's gone through a massive change. A lot of great changes. When this trial is over, I can give you some info. This is final boss here. I'm doing it on normal, so it should go pretty fast.
other side of the bridge. We must hurry.
Okay, we're almost there. No, don't move. Okay. Ah! He's almost at 10%. Okay. We gotta burn! Gotta burn! Give him all you got! I'll put out my blast bones! Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Come on, just burn! Alright.
Beast is slain. Stand away, friends. This might get loud.
Another lead.
It's done. Moons be praised.
Ah. If they hold on, I can link, but they gotta hold on. I gotta be really, really fast with this. Hold on. Okay, link, link, link. Wait, do I need this? Hold on, hold on. I might need these. These though? Link? Link? And finally, link. Okay, let me see. Angry Joe has always struck you as a grifter, even though that term wasn't really a thing at the time. You feel that way about most video game review content creators? I feel the same. That's kind of why I don't watch them very much. I mean, I'm kind of the person that generally goes for like a positive vibe, and I feel like so much of review culture is can be so spiteful, and they don't. A lot of them just refuse to engage in good faith, and they prefer to engage with a more snarky, sarcastic attitude. And I don't know why. I don't know. A lot of people consume that. I don't understand it. I stay away from that personally, because it's like there's enough negativity going around. Oh my god, I almost forgot to turn in my quest. I almost forgot. That would have been so annoying. So, I've done this quest a lot of times, you know. Alright, I guess no one really seems to need anything that I collected, which is okay. I think a couple things I might need myself. Okay, so if we're gonna chat about ESO, I guess let me start from the basics. The character creation, in my opinion, is very good. Now, I mean, like you're choosing like, you know, sliders for your characters and stuff. So, generally, making a character for me can actually take quite a bit. But that's just the general Elder Scrolls experience, you know. But it's good that it's in ESO, right? So, I still get that kind of vibe in ESO as I do when I play Skyrim or Oblivion. So, character creation on a base level is really good. Character creation as you continue through the game and you get things like body paints and adornments and outfit styles and like skill styles is just unbelievable. Like, it is crazy. There are so many different kinds of styles in this game that I have never made a character I think I've got like what 8 or 9 characters. I've never made a character that doesn't look the way I want them to. Like every character, I've managed to make the way I want them to, in their general styles and whatnot. So I have really never played a game with better like character creation and customization than ESO. I think it's really good. I mean, you can even choose your personality, which is they have these different settings you can have, which depends on how your character like idly stands there and how it sometimes edits emotes and stuff. So it's like, granted, a lot of these are like you'll find these in the store and whatnot, but a few of them have been like earnable rewards. But yeah, you can have personalities which edit how your character stands there and how their demeanor looks to people who walk by. So I like that a lot. I go for Master of Schemes for her. Kind of gives her more of a serious kind of a vibe. But yeah, so fundamentally, when you start out, you get base game zones. And this zone that I'm in currently, which is their first expansion, so it's a little bit more higher quality than, you know, their base games, which came out, like, you know, a little bit before. So, base game content would be, like... Can I put Wake Shrines away? Yeah. Okay. Would be, like, this zone, this zone, this zone, this zone, this zone... this, obviously this, this zone, which is the PvP zone, this zone, this zone, this zone, this zone, this zone, and I'm pretty sure this zone, like 99.9% sure, and this zone, this zone, this zone, this zone, and this zone, and I think, oh, and Cold Harbor, this zone right here. So there's a lot of stuff for $20. I can tell you, even with my main character, I have not done everything there is to do in these zones, even after all this time. So on top of that, there are DLCs, right? DLCs are of varying degrees. You have, like, zone DLCs, which are generally kind of smaller, but obviously are still really good quality. And then you have, like, chapters, which are, like, twice as big as zone DLCs, and they've got, like, a lot more stuff to do. So I know you said you played Skyrim. There is a DLC that takes place in a segment of Skyrim. So this chapter is called Greymoor, and it takes place in this portion of Western Skyrim. So you have Solitude, which is my favorite Skyrim city, and it has Morthal. You got this area around. On this character, I haven't seen everything, so it's not all marked. But you've got world bosses, and you've got delves, and you've got a trial. And so yeah, you've got stuff to do here. And then, well, surprise! There's more. Underneath the zone is Blackreach. And this is segments of Blackreach that you don't get to explore in Elder Scrolls V. So you get completely original Blackreach, right? So this is them expanding on the lore, and you're experiencing like completely new things. It's pretty large. So it's kind of like the gimmick of the chapter is, you know, above ground and underground. So you've got some world bosses and delves here too. In my opinion, it's always very visually impressive, this zone. But yeah, that's what you can expect with a chapter, right? That's big. And then a zone DLC is like this, where it's smaller. It's kind of like a little small, maybe like a half of a chapter. But you still get your main city, in this case. You get Markarth, which is a favorite. And the Reach DLC also gives you more Black Reach, which is also fun. In my opinion, this area here has some of the coolest lore for lore nerds. But yeah, so that's the difference between like a zone and a chapter. So far, is this the only game that exists that allows you to go places like Elsewhere and Black Marsh? Well, technically the first game you can, right? Elder Scrolls Arena you can, but obviously it's 1993, and everything is kind of very pixelated. But this game's more, you know, like the polished version that allows you to see it in a modern light. Yeah. So, base game gives you a little bit of Elsewhere. Reaper's March is half Elsewhere and half Valenwood. And then, obviously you've got DLCs for Elsewhere. You got 2 DLCs, and then you get Shadowfen for Black Marsh. So Shadowfen is a bit of Black Marsh that comes with base game. Oh, this is also a base game zone, I forgot. So, in terms of DLCs, you get Blackwood, which is half Black Marsh, right? This half right here, this is all Black Marsh. And then you've got Murkmire, which is Black Marsh. This is a fan favorite. And this year we're getting Solstice, which isn't really part of mainland Tamriel, but has a lot of Argonian stuff. This is really good for Argonian nerds. We only have half the island right now, but the other half will become available later on in the year. So it's got a lot of good Argonian stuff on it. This is kind of their a good year for Argonian fans, if you ask me. But yeah, in terms of Elsewhere, you get Northern Elsewhere, and then you get Southern Elsewhere, and we still have room for what I think would be Central Elsewhere, but that hasn't happened yet. Quest marker.
Trust in me, Whiterun. Trust in Heimskr. For I am the chosen of Talos. I alone have been anointed by the Ninth to spread his holy word.
Spread! Find the layers that Williford was struggling with the Oblivion Crisis. The Argonians who were not only prepared, kicked the Daedra asses so badly they had to close the Oblivion Gates. So they say. I choose to believe it's true. I can think of a few reasons why that would be true. I mean, the Hiss are probably so well connected to Oblivion that they probably saw that coming from a mile away. And obviously the Hiss can also changed the Argonians' physiology, so I can imagine that the Daedra were probably dealing with a bunch of, like, behemoths and shit. So yeah, I don't really think the Daedra were ready. I mean, like, the Hiss are kind of a Daedric force in themselves, you know? So... I mean, a lot of people don't want to mess with Black Marsh and the Argonians. Like, not even Typer Septim wanted to take Black Marsh. Of course, he claimed there was nothing worthwhile in it. But also, he was like, it's not worth the trouble, which, you know, he's telling everyone that it's trouble. And the guy had a giant robot. It comes from the Gregory Keyes novels, is mentioned kind of offhand. I could have sworn... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's mentioned in the Gregory Keyes novels, but, like, the base of it, I think was mentioned in Oblivion Dialogue. Because I think Oblivion Dialogue, they're like, oh, well, the Hist have brought the Argonians to Blackmarsh. And then you're like, why? And then the Gregory Keyes novels are like... Because... They had to bring them... They had to take the war to Oblivion. Let me do this. Let's do this. Check this in. How many times have I opened this page? Yeah. He's pretty much saying, get off my lawn. You do not want to mess with the Hist. They literally have... They have an army that they can just kind of edit, you know? Like, they can customize their army. They can be like... They can change them to be whatever they need, essentially. I mean, ESO introduced Argonian behemoths, which is pretty much like, you know, like Argonians if they went Hulk mode. So... Skyrim mentions it in one of the books, you could be wrong. I think it makes a lot of sense that the Argonians would be better equipped than everyone else. Argonian behemoths equals Swolgonians. Yeah, Swolgonians. Also, on top of all of that, we have dungeons. How many dungeons does ESO have? Well, ESO has this many dungeons. That's a decent amount. Obviously, all with their own challenges, normal and veteran modes. Some dungeons, like the DLC ones, are obviously like harder, and you know, I've still got a lot to do with these. I've still got a lot of challenges to beat. Gollum is cool AF. I think that like second, like the best people to deal with the Daedric threat, I want to say would probably be the Altmer, but like Somerset was torn to pieces by the Oblivion Crisis. You think that it would be the Altmer, right? I mean, like like great warriors, fantastic with magic. You think that it would be them, but Somerset was just torn to pieces by the crisis. Also, if you're interested in Khajiit lore, you will like this game. I think just period. Because, I mean, like, the base game stuff is good, but then I think you're really gonna enjoy the Elsewhere DLC, the Southern Elsewhere DLC. Well, the hostile political takeover was kind of afterward. Well, the hostile political takeover of the Thalmor was kind of a fallout from the Oblivion Crisis, because they kind of had to give their emergency powers away, to my knowledge. There's a book on it called Rising Threat. It's like, oh, the Thalmor, the Thalmor kind of take over, and they're like, I think they even claimed to stop the crisis. I'm pretty sure the Thalmor claimed that they stopped the crisis, but I could be wrong. I know the Altmer claimed they stopped the Middle Dawn, which is interesting. The only other culture I can think of that claims to have put an end to the Middle Dawn would be Khajiit culture, which claims Boethra ended the Middle Dawn. Or at least Boethra ended the dance. I don't know. The Thalmor are always making moves. Or, I mean, like... honestly, part of me wonders if the Thalmor, like, let Somerset get ravaged. Like, part of me wonders how much of the Thalmor, like, how much they knew. And they were like, oh, we'll just let this happen so that we can kind of... we can, you know, climb on top of everyone's misery and say, we're here to save you. If the Elder Scrolls were to add other races to be playable, what would you want? You believe there's a race based on canines. The Lilmathete are based on foxes. But unfortunately, they are said to have gone extinct by the Nahatan flu about 50 years before ESO takes place. But I wouldn't mind playing as a Lilmathete. I think that'd be kind of cool. Everyone's always saying like snow elves, but I'm interested in the Lilmathete. Naga core and only Naga core? Right, Sea Elves, yeah. I'd still go with the Lilmathete. Say maybe create some lore saying some managed to survive. Well, I thought if they had a chance to do that, I thought they were going to do that this year, but they haven't yet. But I would not be surprised. Like if they said that some Lilmathete managed to survive somewhere, I would not be shocked. It would be a pleasant surprise, but I wouldn't be like, this goes against the lore. I think it would make sense. But also, if you like Argonians, ESO has, like, the dominant expression of Argonians. Like, before ESO, Argonians weren't really that well fleshed out. But now, like you go to the lore page on the UESP, I would say, like, 95% of all the links are are from ESO. I wouldn't really call it a retcon, because the thing is that like there's no God's eye view that tells you that, oh, the Loma Theat are all dead, and so like if they had Loma Theat show up, you wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be a retcon. It would just be like, okay, well, anyone that had said they all died was obviously mistaken, because you're not seeing things from a God's eye view. You're just seeing things from everyone's perspective. And if everyone thought that the Loma Theat were dead, then you're just believing them by their word. So I don't know. I don't use the retcon word. Usually. Be really weird to add more races and culture at this point. They feel kind of out of place, right? I don't think they will, especially not in ESO. I think that like later Elder Scrolls could pull it off, because they could just say, this is going to be the norm now. I mean, they did it with the orcs, right? I don't think ESO could do it, because ESO is a prequel. So, in case you didn't know, ESO takes place around 1,000 years before Skyrim. So it is the second era, 582. So this is before any Elder Scrolls game. This is before all of them, really. I did do all my endeavors, right? I did, I'm good. Oh, wow. I did my weekly already. Wait, already? It's Friday. What the heck? I think I completed it a long time ago, though, because it's like 10 quests. It's like, you know, you do that in a day. You do your writs and maybe some dailies, and you've got it easy. But yeah, if you've got any questions about stuff that ESO does or doesn't do, I'll be happy to answer them. Because it does play different from Skyrim. Like, it plays different from generally like Skyrim or Oblivion, but it also plays the same in ways, right? So you'll definitely be getting a blend of an MMO experience blended with the stuff that I think people like from the mainland series. So, for example, in a lot of MMOs you can do this, so it's not really that big of a deal. But let me show you. You can go first person, right? You can do this in other MMOs too, but in my opinion, the first person in ESO is kind of unmatched, because you can not only go first person, but you can also see your weapons, which it doesn't really happen in Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft, at least not in my experiences. It might happen with other MMOs, but I've never seen it before. And it's really cool being able to see my weapons, and on top of that, I can also see... Oh, nope, that's against the law. That is against the law. I do not want to break into that house. You can also see your hand when you're opening and closing doors, which I think is really neat. So that's pretty fun. So it feels a lot more immersive when you're in first person, being able to actually like see your character's weapons and whatnot, and you definitely feel like you're actually in the world, able to explore, talk to people. So yeah, that really helps me feel immersed. You can even be first person in the hardest content in the game. I just do not advise it, because you will not be able to tell you know, where all those AoEs are coming from. So here's another thing about ESO that I thought I should mention, because it's kind of a thing that I wish I knew before. The only MMO that lets you go first person, you've seen that lets you go first person was Mortal Online. That game was intended to be a hardcore PvP MMO. Is it like a shooter? Because generally you wouldn't expect a first person experience with like a melee game. Like, I could see... Oh, it's fantasy? Really? Huh. Okay, so you're saying it's hardcore, like immersive, that kind of stuff. Like, you can only see what you can see. I mean, if everyone's locked... Is everyone locked in first person, or are they just allowed to go first person? Because if everyone's locked in first person, everyone would be on equal ground. Everyone's locked? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. I remember when I was watching, so you know, like, those who watch my streams a lot know I'm a huge Overwatch player. I remember watching over the Overwatch League years and years and years ago, and Overwatch is obviously like you're usually always first person, but I watched as a player hid behind a corner, and my mind was blown. He hid behind a corner so that no one could see him, and then he used an emote, which brings you into third person. And so he was just kind of emoting, you know, like sitting down or whatever. And so he could see around the corner by using an emote sheet. I had never seen any player do that since, so I don't know if they banned it. But I was like, oh my god. I think in Mortal Online 2 they gave people the choice, but in the first game it was locked. So what else was I thinking of? I was gonna think of something else. Oh, that's right. So this is on the note of a PvP MMO. Cyrodiil is PvP. I don't know if you like PvP or not, but that is what Cyrodiil is. So, the lore right now, you know, the lore is that there's a war right now going on in Cyrodiil between these 3 different alliances. So, I know, like, people are playing a lot of Oblivion Remastered, and so they're getting used to seeing Cyrodiil, but this is a war-torn, ravaged Cyrodiil. Like, the Imperial City is not having a great time right now. It is overrun by Daedra, and so there's war everywhere. So this zone is a very unique one. That does not mean that everywhere in Cyrodiil is a war zone. There are places where the war is kind of, like, not reaching. For example, there are a few zones. The West Weald zone is entirely in Cyrodiil, and it has Skingrad and whatnot. This is a very, very good zone. It came out last year. You have the Gold Coast, which came out, I think, in 2016 or 15. Gold Coast is Dark Brotherhood themed, so this is a good DLC to have if you like the Dark Brotherhood. Obviously, this takes place in Cyrodiil, and you get to go to Kvatch without Kvatch being a burnt down wasteland, which is pretty awesome. So you get to see it before all that tragedy happens. They have an arena, which is pretty cool. And then, lastly, right now, we have Blackwood, which is half Cyrodiil. So, like, this half right here is all, like, south eastern Cyrodiil. You've got Leyawiin, which is, like, one of the best cities. It's a classic. This is a very, very well put together zone. Really good public dungeons. I think that my favorite group of public dungeons in the game. It's got a very fun trial, and also, obviously, you got really juicy Argonian stuff on this side. Yes, I said juicy. So, yeah, most of Cyrodiil is a war-torn wasteland. I guess that's kind of like, that can be kind of disappointing to some people who would probably want to go from, you know, like, oh, I want to do that with my friends because I played Oblivion, but unfortunately it is a PvP zone. But if you're really into PvP, that's a blessing, because it's always going on over there. We're trying to decide for the correct faction, Blood for the Pact. Right, so there are 3 alliances right now. I'm saying right now a lot tonight. You have the Ebonheart Pact, which is comprised of the Dunmer, you know, the Dark Elves, the Nords, and the Argonians. You've got the Aldmeri Dominion, High Elves, Khajiit, and Bosmer. Daggerfall Covenant, you have Orcs, and Bretons, and Redguards. And those 3 factions are all warring in Cyrodiil. Yeah, so right now, right now. It's a good song. Yeah, I don't want to show off this zone too much. Then again, every zone is pretty good. The base game zones, obviously, you know, you got a lot of reused assets and whatnot, but they're pretty good. And they had to put all of those zones together in 7 years. His development on ESO happened pretty soon after Oblivion. Because like right after Oblivion released, they were like, okay, let's capitalize on this, and they had to change a lot of like how the game works, the UI and stuff after Skyrim came out because the new standard had been set. So I don't really know what all changes they made. don't know if I want to do hauls. I still haven't done Aussie and Cage. I'm saving it. That's the newest trial. I haven't done that yet. I might see if I can do Overwatch before it gets too terribly late. But I will be live on. I will be live doing ESO today. Actually, you know what? I should be doing it during the UESP stream. The unofficial Elder Scrolls Pages streams. Probably, I would probably say it's like 5 p.m. Central. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to move over to my own stream, like pretty soon after. And then we're going to be doing VR chat. And then ESO after that. I want to get the public dungeon done at some point this weekend. I should probably mark these now. One of these I needed, I'm assuming that's like account wide, right? There's no way I have all these things on this character. It goes with my collection, so it should be account wide. Oh, hold on. Why was that not... Alright, I will be back after the break. Could be doing some Overwatch. I don't really know how much, probably not too much, but I can definitely stay longer than I could last Friday. I'm back, hello. Right now. So something interesting happened to me this last week. For those that don't know, I've been streaming, over 6 years now. Wait, no, let me think about it. Yeah, over 6 years now. I didn't really know, like, how long I was going to be doing that. You know, it was just kind of a thing that I decided to do. I initially had started my channel as a way to, like, do drawing streams. Because I do draw. All the graphics and stuff you see, I did myself. But, I was like, I'll do my drawing streams because, like, I used to have a Picarto account. I would do stuff on Picarto. And then, Picarto got blocked from my internet provider. It's a long story. It was a long time ago. It's like, you know, 6 or 7 years ago. So I was like, I'll just use Twitch to do drawing instead. And then I was like, well, I could stream games because, like, why not? I mean, like, my computer can play games. I can stream them. So I did some weird streams, and I think I did like a full like hero mode run of Sonic Adventure 2. Like, no one watched, obviously. But I've been streaming for 6 years since then, you know. And since January 1st, 2023, which I know wasn't too long ago, but that is when I decided to do this. I started to actually record all of my VODs and put them on YouTube. And so that's a lot of VODs because I used to go live every day. So I would say like half a year. No, I'd say like up until October. All of like every day of 2023 is covered. Oh shit, that's huge. Shit. So I've been saving all my VODs, right? That's basically what I'm just trying to say. I started having an issue this week where I was uploading a VOD and it refused to upload at all. And this was a problem because it's like, after recording hundreds and hundreds, I don't even know how many videos. I think it's somewhere around over 650. I forget. A lot of videos. I decided, like, I was like, I can't seem to upload this one VOD, and that's just pissing me off because it's like, that's just like, even if it's this one VOD, that's annoying me because it's a complete collection. And I couldn't figure out why. And if you're a Twitch streamer, you know why this is a bit of a problem, because you don't keep your VODs on Twitch forever. If you're like just a partner, or rather an affiliate, you can't hold on to your VODs for longer than 2 weeks. And so I try to make sure that I get all my VODs recorded before 2 weeks is up, because once 2 weeks is up, that VOD gets destroyed. And so I'm running out of time. Like, I had like a day or so left, and this VOD just won't upload, and I can't figure it out. So I'm starting to really get worried. And I started going into my YouTube channel, and I'm like, why aren't you uploading? And then I noticed it says in the uploader, it says blocked for copyright material. And I've never had that happen. I've had partially blocked, which just kind of mutes it a bit. Or maybe I think it might block it in some countries, maybe. I don't know. But I've never had fully blocked before. So that became a problem. I was like, I can't have this be blocked. I need to find what's fucking this thing up and how to fix it, because I was trapped. And I realized, oh wait, that was the day that I did a full Lucent Citadel run while blasting nothing but the Sword Art Online soundtrack really, really loud. And I was like, that's gotta be it. That has to be it. So and it's not so easy as to, like, I can't just mute it from Twitch. right? So I had to download the entire, like, 5.5-hour VOD to my computer. The entire thing, like, full HD, 5.5 hours to my PC. And then I pulled it up on Clipchamp. And I went into Clipchamp, found the offending clip, which was a whole trial run, which was probably like 30 to 45 minutes. And then muted that entire section. And then I had to re-download the whole, I had to like download the whole edited file, right? So I basically had the same stream but twice. And then I uploaded it, and prayed it worked. And thank God it worked. And I was cutting it way too close. So, I have an entire VOD that has like, it's like muted for like 30 to 45 minutes, but I don't care, as long as it's there. Go through the heart, man! Shit, shit, shit. Oh no, I like got stuck on the awning there or whatever.
I must not panic. I am fine.
I like how May's like, I need healing, and then jumps behind the wall. Like, do you know who your healers are? I mean, what healer could even help her there? I anticipate another Bastion ult soon. There it is! Good sleep. Okay, well let's at least... Ah, shit, I got squished.
Shirohara would not run away. Maybe she wants to.
No! No, we got done! Touch! Oh my god, the sim is just getting everyone. Oh my god! No! No! No, 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 no! No! What a crushing defeat. Oh man, that was just... Well, was I too high? Oh man. Did my height fucked up the entire match? Oh no. I'm pretty sure that was my mistake. I gotta see that. Oh my god, wait. Oh, there it was. Wait. So, like, the shatter comes in. Shatter comes in. Oh my god, yeah, well, it's because I'm really high. And he's just backed up a little bit too much, so he's off to the side too much. So if I was a bit lower, or if he was a bit forward... Man, look at the orbital strike too, and the shatter was good. I recall the shatter being good, right? It is good. The shatter's good. It gets the Juno. I mean, that's crazy rough. Okay, wait, no, the Rhine actually dies. So even if he did go forward, but at this point the round was complete, so it's not that it matters much. I got DPS, what? So apparently the ESO devs have said a couple things recently that have really gotten my attention. So, as long-time viewers know, I've been an Overwatch fan since 2016. That's the year it came out. So, I've been with this game a while. Seen a lot. Been through a lot of different. Been through a lot of different eras. Some things don't change. Some things do. But the devs have said very recently that they said they want to go back into moving the story forward. I believe they even said something about doing something with PvE, which is huge. They also talked about bringing back more animatics, because they said that was like huge for the series, and I fully agree. I think that Overwatch like was in its like really golden era when you got these animatics and all that stuff, and the character animations are good. Like people act like they oh, this is so low budget, where's the big animatics? But we didn't always have animatics for every character. That's just not a thing. Like Sigma's was just a bunch of slides just with effects on them, you know, and it was still good. So, yeah, not every character gets an animatic, and so like the ones that we've had recently are actually pretty good. Like Juno's was really good. I really enjoyed that. Freya's was great. I mean, like honestly, like I think we're doing pretty well in terms of the cinematics, but they're not classic Overwatch animatic quality, you know. No one said they were. But the idea of going back to those is a really, really interesting one. And I don't expect them in a massive capacity, but I'd be happy to see them come back in some way. I suck really bad. Oh, huge play by Hog. And Brig. I have effects and stuff. Wait, why are you telling me I have effects? My mind's going blank. Oh, it's like because I said that something has effects, and then you're putting it in my face. You're saying, well, you have effects and stuff. It's true though, I do. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, we weren't even pushing. Were we not even pushing? No, we were pushing. I was like, did the pillow even move? I freaked out for a second there. Come on, break it! Not like that. I thought about joining Talon. I checked their website. I was not impressed, so sorry. Okay, so I've got Dragon Blade, but I should probably wait until Transcendence is out before I do it, you know? I'm back. I Death Blossomed the Reaper. Don't. Oh shit. I didn't know that the tank was out there. Okay, can we get Zen? Can we get Zen? If we get Zen, then we don't have to worry about a trance, which I'm really concerned about. But then again, he's not anywhere near us. Okay, he might trance to touch. They're not even gonna trance to touch. Did he die? Was it to Talon Convention not enough? Moving off our once free brainwashing? That's the last time you got your brainwashed? That's for me to know. If you to never find out. If he killed the Zen, oh, the Zen is down. Zen's down. This might be good. Okay, never mind. I decided not to go for Juno because Juno has way too much movement. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, they made a swap to Mercy? I find it interesting they didn't trance. Get her! Get her! Get her! Oh wow, they really almost touched. They almost really touched with that Sombra. I do not know that Brig skin. Oh wow! Hit the push away and then pull in. What the heck? That's gotta hurt. Eigenwald. Eigenwald's the winner. Okay, let's go, Kiriko.
I'll find my own path. Can't change the world by following all the rules. Saddle up. We got work to do.
A peaceful reality is within reach.
I would believe that.
They said gonna sneak and telly in. Oh shit. I mean, I'm the support. I can't leave my team. Oh my god, that was he definitely used a Sonic on me.
Time to get clever.
Like, I'm sorry, Sim. Oh, she swapped. She's like, okay, it didn't work. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? You're just taking way too much damage. You want me? Come and get me. Don't actually come and get me.
The breeze brings relief.
Holy shit. Yeah, we need that Matrix with all this attack power the Hanzo has.
Enemy here.
Okay, good. The Batcat might be what we need to move things along. Let's go. Ow. Good work, good work. I'm gonna cleanse. Never mind, I'm gonna actually hold on to that. This Hanzo knows what he's doing. They've got bullshit on us. Ah! Leave me alone! What did I do to you?
We're outnumbered. Be advised.
Into the iris.
Over there.
That was interesting. I draw the hermit. You've got some soul searching to do.
Okay, let's hold on. Let's hold back. We need to group up.
Group up with me.
Don't you nano me, lady. Okay, I'm afraid of this Hanzo for sure. Fuck. We're gonna. I don't want to have to leave anyone behind, but come on. I went with the wrong perk, I think. I think we're about to get a lot of people after us, so hold on. Hold tight, don't get too comfy. Dragons! Ah! Cyborg Ninja! Ah, here comes everybody! Oh, fuck me.
Time to try again.
Not a lot of healing coming out from our Ana, but I don't really know if she's had the chance. I'm gonna try to be understanding. Jesus Christ.
Thanks.
Check in EMP charge.
Yeah, I'm not good at attacking with Kiriko. Ah, fuck. I'm not good with anything on Kiriko. Oh, nice. Nice, good kills, good kills. Fuck! Why is it throwing so fucking Hanzo? Man, dragons are so vile. Dinosaurs are where it's at these days. You take that back!
Let's get back to it.
Dinosaurs. I'm here. Thank God for the Sombra. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have made it. You just teabag? Oh man, I am becoming unrusty. I mean, someone's got to push. Who do we have on? Oh, wait, no. Okay, now I picked the right perk. That didn't sound good. Ah, God, it's the fucking Hanzo again. They are way too freaking, like, calculated and shit. No! I tried. And there goes Doom. It's Juno versus Genji. I think there was someone else there, but I'm not sure. Diva's... Oh, Diva remeked. Okay, hey! I think we came out on top. That's good. I don't think my Kitsune Rush was for nothing. What the heck was that? That was the weirdest meteor strike I've ever seen in my life. Oh, hey, you're not on my team. You're not on my team. Fuck off. I clipped the Mercy. Dragons. Well placed. Sorry, I can't read your comment because I saw it said Jurassic World and I can't look at that. Because I don't know if it's got spoilers or anything. If it does, could you kindly get rid of it? Please. Good bomb.
The spring flows anew.
I'm on fire! What else is new? We're running out of time. Let's hurry.
Juno, you do not want to be over there. Juno. Oh my, no, we need to touch, we need to touch. Holy shit. Oh my god, wait. No! It's the fucking Hanzo! No! I almost got a back cap. He was watching me the whole time. No. I felt like I was so alone. I mean, like, I felt like someone should have been touching with me. It's spoiler, if it's in the trailer. Oh. Nah, I won't count it as a spoiler. Shit! Okay, let me check it then. Hold on, give me a second. It's that Hanzo, like, he was stalking me. Next just for I've explained to people that just Distortus Rex, is that an actual name? Okay, Distortus Rex isn't a real dinosaur, and it's just for the movie and you hate it. Why can't people be more invested in science? I don't... I mean, like, that's not the first dinosaur that Jurassic World has made. I mean, Jurassic World made and, was it Indominus Rex and the Indoraptor? I mean, Jurassic World just keeps making dinosaurs. It's just kind of what the series does. So, I mean, I feel like those would be more likely to be assumed to be dinosaurs than something with the name of Distortus Rex. I feel like the name kind of gives it away a bit more. You have to explain to people that they aren't real. But have you gotten that? I mean, you've been getting that since like the first Jurassic World, though. I'm assuming, because they just keep making new dinosaurs.
Follow my lead. We'll make sure this goes smoothly.
Keep in sight. I'll have us in and out in no time.
Oh my god, okay, he took my pedal. I cannot believe he got away. Shit. It frustrates you because there's so many underrated real dinosaurs that they could use. Universal's literally become InGen at this point.
The familiar sting of failure.
Now. Over there. Heat check. We're on our way. The enemy's got a turret.
I think, like, in order to step up the, you know, it's like the power creep. To step up the power creep, I feel like they just had to keep making new ones. They're like, look, it's a dinosaur that, you know, we made it so it can be as scary as we want it to be. Fuck. Ah! Scary Scottish man. Apparently they can. Hold on. Get out! I don't know about that. I mean, he wrote a series about mankind fucking with genes to create things they shouldn't create that are dangerous, and they capitalize on it, and they just continue that same theme. I mean, they just keep making things that, you know, it's like, oh, you're making things that didn't actually exist, and it's not like the movies are saying they existed. It's not like the movies said Indominus Rex was real, and it's not like it's saying that all these things literally lived back then. They're genetic creations. Now, if they were saying these are real dinosaurs in the movies, I think that he would probably dislike it. But if it's being played as a riff on how mankind shouldn't be screwing with genes to create things that only benefit them, then I think that he'd be okay with that. Oh fuck! Oh, I almost fell off. No, no, no! Ah, fuck.
Back again to another try.
Don't give me that deep croissant.
Long back asylum.
She said, don't give me that deep croissant. Don't give me that croissant. I don't need that croissant. I remember watching Revolution, and they like really couldn't swear much on Revolution for some reason, so they kept acting like certain words were like bad swear words, but they weren't. Like, people in like really stressful situations were saying the word crap. And to this day, me and my siblings play it off as a joke, like making a big deal saying crap. I don't give a crap. Whoa, holy shit. That's some strong language right there. I don't know, these families involved in Jurassic World films, but you don't know how much of a say they have? Oh, I did not actually know that. I think that for the Jurassic Park / Jurassic World series to survive, even though again I haven't seen the new movie, is that it needs to make okay, I probably just fucked this. I think I might have saved her, though. I think that the franchise needs to make a commentary on mankind messing with stuff they shouldn't mess with, but it has to be genetic. And the fallout of mankind messing with genetic things and how it bites them in the ass. That's kind of just how the series goes. That's the fundamental foundation for what the series is about. And a lot of people give Jurassic World Dominion crap for doing the whole giant insect thing. But that's just like another aspect of, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Sojourn. That's just another aspect of the general vibe, which is mankind should not be messing with genes for their own benefit. Because if you do, it screws everything up. Everything. It's all about playing God. The fundamental line, you know, is you know, your scientists were so occupied with whether they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. That's just the fundamental existence of the franchise, if you ask me. And what's built on top of that is obviously a bunch of people getting destroyed in various ways. Stabbed, beaten, stepped on. Because mankind just isn't, you can't control nature. Did we get a team kill? No team kill. Oh god! Oh, he did not touch. We're good. Oh, they said nice heals. Really? Thank you. I do not get that often. So I mean, that's why Jurassic World movies and Jurassic Park movies make for really good summer movies. Is because the foundation is so it's not a very complicated concept. It's pretty easy to understand, and so because of that, you can build a lot of really like violent, tense things on top of it. Because that's a concept that is kind of like, it's like a canvas for so many incredibly thrilling scenarios. And back in the 90s, that was a different time when like we were really coming out with really cool effects that were making things seem real on TV, on the screen rather. And nowadays it's really hard to pull off because we're so jaded. Like, it's like, if you were to show someone, maybe even like, show someone Fallen Kingdom, like in the 90s, they would probably be like, they would find things really tense and really, it's like, oh man, these are crazy effects. But like nowadays we're like, it's just more CGI.
I always deliver.
Of course, Jurassic World did have practical effects as well. But we're just so jaded these days. We don't really find stuff super exciting. Oh yeah, well, controlled nature. You controlled nature pretty well in Jurassic World Evolution. You have 5 volts around the raptor enclosure, and they only broke out and killed 3 people. Go buy stuff at the gift shop. Plus, we need funding. Please, we need funding for a 6th wall. When I was a kid, I played a ton of Operation Genesis. I played a lot of Genesis. Mostly messing with the cheat codes. It was, yeah. It was not a good time for visitors to my park. Honestly, like, I probably wouldn't do the things that I did to my visitors, now, that I did then. It's very mean to my visitors. Not really with dinosaurs. It was more like, oh fuck, Zenyatta was there. It was more like you could like summon tornadoes. I was like, I can summon a tornado. This is crazy. I still remember the cheat code to make it rain is called Melbourne. Every time I hear Melbourne, I think of that cheat code to make it rain. It was back when we had cheat codes, you know? You ever gonna play Operation Genesis as a kid, but you have a game called Dino Island, which is very similar and very cartoony. I probably played Dino Island more than Operation Genesis, to be honest. One of my favorite things to do in Dino Island was have a bunch of guests attracted to the park and then take out the pathing and then drop some pathing on the other side of the island so that the guests would be forced to migrate to that path. And we called it the Great Migration, and we watched, like, you know, hundreds of people just journey across the island just for that little piece of path because they would be attracted to it like bugs to a flame. Back up! Thank you. Crap! I was pulled right to the ground. No! I had to reload! You just made different dinosaurs fight each other? I don't think I did that as much, but I do remember, like, using the thingy to change my dinosaurs' colors, but it would also hurt them. It felt pretty bad. I recall it, like, shocking them or something. It's like, that's not cool. I'm going down, going back up, going across. Nice! Oh, Bob, holy shit. Is Bob still there? Hi! Ash was. The mutation station, yeah. The music I just can't forget. It's got such a interesting soundtrack. But yeah, I remember that game very, very well. I played that before Genesis. That was definitely early on and earlier in my childhood. That was a pretty good volley, but no cigar. Don't smoke anyway. Why did I jump off? Well, he did too, so what does it matter? Got him! Nice. Get the opening scene downstairs playing Basketball Forever burned into your brain. Not very scientific. Let me see if I can find, oh, this doesn't get me C indeed. You've got like nature sounds in the background. Also, I'm the only other person you know who's played Down Island. Yeah, I would probably... I assumed this much. I mean, me and my siblings played, you know. So if you talk to them, they can tell you about it. It's a very obscure game, so... Shit! Ah! But yeah, it was fun making all the guests migrate. All the guests were like, they were like 3 triangles, you know, with weirdly smudged textures. Is Sombra shown to me even if she's invisible, I wonder? I think so. Like, if I have this perk, low health, enemy visibility. You had it on PC? Same. I don't really know if it was on anything else, but it looks like it would probably be on the PS1. Ah, oh, man, the impact of that got him. Wow, damn it. Propaganda is useless. Ah, dang it. It stopped the reload. Yeah, I was a PC gamer as a kid, and I'm a PC gamer now. I mean, I had like a console era where I played a lot of Xbox and I played a lot of Wii, but I'm back to the PC, and I just prefer it. I started with, you know, Lego Island, Lego Racers, humongous entertainment games like Pajama Sam and Putt Putt. Lego games were my favorite though.
Stick together. Let me take the hit.
I think I have like abandonware of Lego Racers, but it's very, the textures are kind of odd at points, but it plays. Computer at my grandma's house that didn't have internet, but had Dino Island and Age of Empires. Age of Empires. I'm not really a like strategy game person like Age of Empires, but there was a weird time when my friend Steven had us play it at his place. I think he either gifted it to me or he convinced me to get it. I forget what, but he was like, "Get Age of Empires 2." This was probably like 2014 or something, maybe. He wanted us to buy it, so because he wanted us to play together, and we like played all night. And I think last year or the year before, I went back to playing it because I like Age of Empires 2. I think it's a great game. I'm just really bad at it. Play Age of Empires 2 from time to time. They keep adding more even now. Do they? Age of Empires also has a really good soundtrack. And when I say Age of Empires, though, I really only mean the second one, because like I'm sure the other ones are great, but I have only played the second one. I think what I like about Age of Empires 2 is that it's got like a whole section with lore for the different cultures. They don't just toss, you know, the Aztecs at you and then go, these are Aztecs, or they even like let you read all up about the history of these races and stuff, because otherwise it could look a little bit shallow, you know. But you know, it was nice of them to do that way back then. Ah, crap. I would have waited until the tree was down before dropping a Death Blossom. I don't really know about that. New cultures, new campaigns, new units. Wow. Why do they keep upgrading Age of Empires 2? Don't they have like another, at least one more? I don't know. You trying to Ian beat me? What the heck? Ian pissed me off. Oh, what a trance! What a trance! Flight Race keeps going back to 2? Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess I chose the right one to play a lot. Yeah, I remember, I forgot what it was. There was like this, I forgot what culture it was. It was some medieval culture. They had castles. They were going against another culture that had castles, and like this guy I watched he took down an entire castle with only his broadsword. Like, and I mean he demolished the entire thing because no one else was killing him. He was just like the only guy, and he was just smacking the side of the castle for like, you know, 15 minutes until it just fell apart. What is it bad? It's kind of basic compared to 2. Oof. I could have done better. I wonder if the Zenyatta is gonna get play for his trance that he did. Oh, 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 oh. No, this isn't even it. He's just that good. This is something completely different. I kind of wish it was it though, because it would have been pretty fun to watch. If he just like kill that guy twice. So I played hold on. I played a lot of Lego Racers. It's so weird that I see Lego Racers in Overwatch because of its like its characters and associated maps and the way the menu's set up. I see, like, for some reason I feel there's a lot of Lego Racers when I look at Overwatch menus and stuff. But I played like a ton of Lego Island and Lego Racers. I also played Lego Island 2 and Lego Racers 2 a lot, but I think that Lego Racers is underrated. Tuesday's expansion that you bought was about the 3 kingdoms in China. Huh. Did they always have, like, historical documents talking about the lore of all the races or all the cultures, or did they add that later on? Because, like, I don't know. I don't want to be mean, but it seems a little bit too educational for the 90s or whatever. They added it in 2? Yeah, that's kind of what it seems like. I don't remember it when I first got in. Removed it in 3? That's weird. I bet they thought no one read it. I know wants to learn.
Watch on this move. Much better.
Wait, I think I just said it's too early for Death to Bloom. That's there's so many unique voice lines in this game. Like, that you need to do certain things to make them occur. So here's about the age of discovery and colonization. That's a messy history.
I'm moving the payload. Feel free to join me. The payload is approaching its destination.
Man, my poor mouse. I was going crazy with holding down those heels. I started actually knowing what I was doing with the kunai for a second. I was like, oh, I can hit things. It's satisfying when you're able to hit stuff with her. That was pretty solid. I got 2. I think I was a pretty solid contender, maybe, for play. I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. I do like this emote. I cannot wait to actually use that. And that 4 was just a mess. They went back to medieval times, but certain cultures couldn't advance past to certain ages because they never did in real life, and people didn't like that. That seems a little odd. Interesting decision to make. You think that's like a mistake they would make early on and not so late in the franchise. Yeah, let's see. Where do I have? Yeah, it is. Here it is. It's in my puzzles game section, along with Portal 2, and Zoom Beanies. We got Age of Empires here. But for a second, I want to see... I do have Lego Racers. I don't remember if I can... I don't remember if I have it set up. Let me try that really quick. I don't know if it... Oh my god. It's crazy loud. Okay. So, it runs, but it does not detect it. So, like, if I was to run it, I would have to do display and then run. So, like... Give me a second. I'm not going to do it long, don't worry. They're trying to make 4 more educational, but they kind of forgot need to be fun and fair to players. I do appreciate staying true to history, but like I feel like Age of Empires does its best when it teaches history like off to the side and then allows itself to be kind of like Super Smash, right? It's kind of like, you know, like in Super Smash, you have all these characters that don't canonically meet, they're beating each other up, and then you can like look at the trophies and stuff and learn about their true lore. And the players can separate the two. You know, the players don't think that those, like, oh, my game's actually happened. You can read about the actual civilizations that you're playing as. I don't know. Okay, let me do display. Okay. And... So this is my desktop, by the way. This is my main desktop. I've got 2 others. My drawing tablet and my second. China's broken because they got guns in the 4th Age. Yeah, I can imagine. That sounds familiar to me, though. Like, that being part of Age of Empires sounds familiar to me. So, let's see. This is my desktop. As you can see, I have things organized. I've got like, open world RPGs here. And then I've got Elder Scrolls games here, because obviously, sure, these are open world RPGs, but they're Elder Scrolls, so they deserve their own line. And then I've got shooters here. I've got like adventure / puzzle-y kind of games here. Puzzle games here. Fast games here. More multiplayer oriented, kind of like singular objective games here. MMOs here. And kind of like more miscellaneous here. And VR chat. So I've got them all organized. I've got Deltarune over here. I've got Madui online game, but I haven't organized those yet. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this, and it should come up with the game. Yeah. It's all done. Okay, so, it is small. It is incredibly, incredibly small. Why is it so small? How do I fix that? How would I... Wait, can I... Okay. Okay. So I can't leave my window. There are games on your left side, launchers and browsers on your right. Games on left, launchers and browsers on right. I'm stumped. Give me a second. Okay, so, what if I do gaming, and then I look for window capture, and then I click and I call the window capture Lego Racers, and then I say okay, it cannot find it, which is very odd. It can find me. Okay. So I'm gonna hack the system. I'm gonna be a genius here, because I want this to work, and I'm very, very stubborn. So give me a second. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the display, and then let's see, what is the display? It is called. Okay, that's just the fundamental. What if I? Oh yeah, here we are. Display capture. So what if I grab the display capture and then copy it and then paste the display capture? No, wait. Yes. Here, I'll grab it, and then I will do this. Yep. Like that. Now, it was about like the size of this, I think. Kind of works. We're on our way. We're on our way. So then I do this. Like that. And then I have to remember to undo all that when I'm done. Okay, we're almost there. I'm just out of need to make this perfect, because... Okay, yep. Weather science time. Okay, that's decent. It's decent. Okay, so this is the way I can run it if I ever want to play it on stream, like a lot. So, some of the textures are weird. You can see that these menu icons should not have black behind them. It should be translucent. You can see here this guy's helmet should not have black there. It should just be translucent. So something went awry with the conversion when it came to porting this. So some of the textures are like that. But I think it's a pretty good port. I recall it being okay. Okay, let's just do like a test race. I think I made this guy. I think I made this. I think this is like the guy that I use. So, Mark Speed. Don't know why I called him that, but that's his name, Mark Speed. And I'm supposed to use the arrow keys. I used to be the master of this game. I used to be a god. You're renting this from Blockbuster for your Nintendo 64. That is a throwback. Ah, crap, I should have waited. Come back here, dude. Oh my god. Literally, there's a vibe about this game. Like, it's so intertwined with my existence. I just love the vibe of this game so much. Okay, do not take the white. Do not take the white. Fuck it. See ya.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Boom. I mean, like, as a kid, I saw games differently, I guess. Through the eyes of innocence, it was way easier to make me believe that I was actually, like, in a fictional world. Elder Scrolls does a great job, though. I mean, like, Elder Scrolls, like, puts me in the same mind as games like this put little big child Kyle in. Lego Racers Turok 3 and 007 Die Another Day were like your Blockbuster's regulars. We never used Blockbuster to my knowledge, at least not to get games. The building, though, the building is incredible. Like the actual methods to create a car is fantastic, and then it just melds it all together to complete your actual car. It's just fascinating technology. They did a really good job. I posted on Twitter because there's a VR chat. There's a VR chat world with every single map. I think it's every single LEGO Racers map. And, like, the stuff is interactable. Like, it's a really high quality map. So, I did that a little bit. I went to Adventure Temple Trail. Because this is like one of my favorites. And so I went into this and I took a picture of myself like this in front of this, and I was like, guess where I am? It's fun. You probably saw that on Twitter. I think I posted it on Twitter. Didn't they make a new LEGO Racers for the PS4? They made, I think, it was like called LEGO 2K or something. It was basically like it was a LEGO game that was about racing. I don't really know how similar it is to LEGO Racers. I think it might have had more in common with LEGO Racers 2, but still. But LEGO's been pretty good at, like, acknowledging some of their old minifigures, like Johnny Thunder and the Lang from this era. Oh my goodness, yeah, those things should not have textures. Those big green blocks should not be there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on!
No.
Oh my god. Don't you dare shoot me, I do not want to lose my white brakes. Oh my god! Shit. Come on. Got it! Hey, that long, Mike. I broke free! It didn't even matter, buddy. Take that. No! God damn it, no, I couldn't have had it work. Still gotta work, let's go. What the fuck? Ah. Someone left a green! Shit. Thread the needle. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple whites here. Wait, get that. Get this. Pray the mummy's curse doesn't show up. You better just skirt the edges. I know there's a secret passageway there, but I'm gonna be fair to them. By fair, I mean I'm gonna work. Crap! Crap! No! It's okay. We're good. Let's go. Making the Elder Scrolls Racer. I made a post about that a while back. I could probably find it. I might repost it if I can find it. Ah, shit. I'm gonna go in just for the fun of it. Whoa. My literal instinct was to type GG. I was gonna type GG like there's a chat. But yeah, I guess that's one way I could get the game to work on stream if I wanted to play it more. I might try to get a better version that's ported better. I don't know. But for now, I'm gonna rate us off. Give me a bit. Thank you so much for being here. It is appreciated. I will rate us to, let me see. Who is currently live? I gotta find it. It is still cool. I'm not going to rate GDQ, but I am going to say that GDQ is still up, if anyone wants to watch that. Oh, hold on. That's my own voice. We are going to... I want to raid Ninja Pulse, but they're doing PTS, I think. Okay, we're going to be going to Red Spectre 23, who's doing some ESO. Thank you so much for being here. It's appreciated. I'm going to be live probably on, let's see, on the unofficial Elder Scrolls Pages stream. I would say that might be like 4 or 5 p.m. Central Time. And then at like maybe 7 or 8 p.m. Central Time, I will be live here doing the usual stuff. I will see you then.